Hey everybody, it's the Boss Lady here, coming to you from my kitchen. Different angle of the kitchen this time. I'm actually in the process of washing out my crock pot because I'm getting ready to do a quick little crock pot meal. So everything is ready to rock and roll. I just had to rinse everything out. So I have my crock pot here, and then I'm about to show you what I'm going to put inside. Let's see here. Where is my bag? Give me 1 second and I'll show you everything that's going in. Okay, so I think I have everything ready to show you. I'm going to be making a taco soup minus the meat. So let me show you what's all going inside. You can use some lean ground turkey, ground beef, whatever you would like. But for my family, we're going to have ours meatless. Because, you know, a lot of foods I cook is meatless. So I have 2 cans of the diced tomatoes with onion and garlic. So this is the Hy-Vee brand. So pretty much everything is Hy-Vee brand except for one item. So I have 2 cans of tomatoes that I will be opening. I have a can of light kidney beans. I have a can of black beans. I also have a can of pinto beans. A lot of fiber. Oh, actually, let me see. Well, I ended up buying 2 cans of pinto beans, but I'm only going to use 1 because we don't need that many. I also have a can of whole kernel corn. Like I said, pretty much all is Hy-Vee brand. And the beans and the corn I got with the low salt or no salt. Yes. And then I also picked up, and this one's the less salt, some chicken broth to go in there. And some rotel diced tomatoes with green chilies. The other added ingredients that's going to go in this is a packet of taco seasoning. And once again, I have the less sodium. And then I also picked up the Hy-Vee brand of the ranch dressing mix. And that's what's going to go inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, open up all my cans, and rinse my beans. And then I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. So I have all my cans open. I have everything ready to rock and roll. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my beans first. Something about, I don't know, I like to add my broth last and the seasonings last. I'm not going to add any other type of seasoning until after I taste it. So once it's pretty much done cooking, then that's when I will add maybe a little bit of salt or pepper. But for right now, I'm just going to add in my pinto beans. And I'm standing right here in front of my sink, so to save time, I'm just going to put the cans in the sink and then throw everything away at the end. So the pinto beans going in, black beans going in next. And what I did was I opened the cans and I rinsed the beans off because, you know, the beans have like some type of little sauce or whatever on them. So I just kind of rinsed some of that off of there. And then one of my cans of tomatoes I did drain, and then one I did not, just to make sure that it's soupy enough. I don't want it to be dry. So here's my corn going in next. And I drained the corn too as best I could. There's a little bit of corn juice, but that's okay. Give it just a little bit of flavor. Now I'm going to start adding in my tomatoes. That's 1 can. Now this is the can that I didn't drain. So it has a little bit of juice. And I also didn't drain the rotel. A lot of tomatoes in here. It should be okay though. Boss Lady is actually allergic to tomatoes. More so fresh than canned, but still. That's a lot of tomatoes in there. Now, before I add in my broth, I'm going to go ahead and mix in my ranch dressing mix. And what I'm going to serve with this on the side, I did buy some tortilla chips. I normally make a taco chili. But the only thing that's different than the taco chili is I don't add in the broth and I don't add in the ranch mix. Pretty much everything else I add in, and I add a few more vegetables too. So here's the taco mix here that I'm adding in. And now I'm going to add 1 can of chicken broth. Now, on the actual recipe, it called for beef, but because my husband doesn't eat beef, I'm using chicken. So they didn't have vegetable, or I would have purchased that one instead. And now I'm just going to mix this up, mix the dry seasonings around. It smells good already without even being cooked. And since it's already 12:39 my time, I'm going to actually cook this on high. So I'm going to put it on for 4 hours on high, and then it should be ready to be served. So I'll just bring the camera over a little bit so you're able to see inside. So that's what it looks like inside. All mixed and ready to cook. So let me grab my top here. So while this cooks, I'm going to go ahead and throw away my trash, wash my dishes that I have over here in the sink, and then we'll be back for the final result when it's all done. And here is the finished product. So I'm using my Rachael Ray bowl and plate here to serve our dinner. So this is my taco soup minus the meat. But as you can see, it has several beans in it, corn, and different types of tomatoes. And yes, I did add, once it was done, I did a little taste. And I added some onion powder as well as a little bit of garlic salt, just to kind of give it a little bit of a step up on seasoning. But other than that, that was it. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you're new to the channel, I am the Boss Lady, also known as Sharon. Please try this recipe for your fall dinners or lunch, because it is very good. And like I said, if you want meat in yours, just go ahead and brown you up some lean meat and add it in. So see you all in a new video. Bye-bye.